Welcome to SATV News. This is Nuri Alami. Ramadan Kareem to all our viewers. Social Welfare and Women and Children Affairs Minister Dr. A.Z.M. Zahid Hussain stated that BNP has always worked for empowering women, enhancing their dignity and making them economically self-reliant. His effort will continue in the future. He also made this remark today while attending occasion of International Women's Day organized by ZASAS at the Bangladesh Shilpakola Academy. In the Shegun Bagicha and the Zahid, also standing committee member of BNP, said family card, an initiative that is going to be introduced soon, will be issued in the name of mother, sister or female guardian of the family. He also further stated the financial assistance is also available for poor patients suffering from incurable diseases, urging people to contact local social welfare officers for women affairs officer to access these benefits. Home Minister Salahuddin Ahmed today said the government is preparing a list of drug dealers in the professional manner, but it will not be released to public. If the list is made public, it may become politically influenced and contain error, he also said. While speaking to journalists after attending a district law and order committee meeting in Cox's Bazar, the meeting will be held at conference room in the district administration office around 11:30 a.m. and continued for nearly 2 hours. He also said it's not appropriate to label all incidents as mob violence. However, the warrant that any mob situation on roads would be death, with strictly aiding that the government is determined to prevent the spread of mob culture in Bangladesh. The minister said anti-terror operations have been intensified across the country, noting that a joint drive was continued in Chattogram last night. Meanwhile, Bangladesh Police new Inspector General of Police MD Ali Hussain Fakir has said the diplomatic efforts are underway to bring back 2 accused in the murder for former Inqilab Manch spokesperson Sharif Osman Hadi. He also made this remark today during a press conference during the police headquarters, the media center, while addressing various contemporary issues. The IGP said the democratic measures are being taken to bring back the accused Faisal Alamgir, and they would be brought back to the country soon. He also mentioned that the police have prepared a list of terrorists. Based on the list, a nationwide crackdown will be launched shortly to take effective action against terrorists and extortion. A special joint operation is underway in Jungle, the Salimpur of Sheitakunda, Chattogram. This operation began at 6 a.m. today, involving nearly 4,000 personnel from Army, RAB and police. The joint forces entered the forest through the multiple entry points. The operation includes 550 Army personnel, 1,800 police members, 330 Armed Police Battalion personnel, 400 RAB personnel, 120 BGP members, 15 armed personnel carrying their 3 dog squad and 3 reserve helicopter. Recently, during the operation of area, RAB officer will work, 3 others were injured. Foreign Minister Dr. Khalilur Rahman has called for concrete global action to confront existential challenges, particularly climate change and growing economic uncertainties. He also made the call at 26th Commonwealth Foreign Affairs Minister Meeting 2026 held at Launcher House in London yesterday. According to statement from the Bangladesh High Commission in London, Khalil led the Bangladesh government delegation, which included Prime Minister Advisor for Foreign Affairs Humayun Kabir and other officials. In his remark, the Foreign Minister stressed the introduced the multilateral in at a time when the global rule-based system is facing erosion. During this afternoon session, the Foreign Minister raised the issues of Rohingya crisis, describing the burden Bangladesh is carrying by hosting more than 2 lakh Rohingya refugees from Myanmar. A Bangladeshi and Indian national were killed and at least 12 others injured after an Iranian missile struck central Saudi Arabia. The country's civil defense agency confirmed the death in a post of X. Earlier in the Iran Islamic Revolutionary Guard, it has targeted radar system at several locations including Al-Quds southeast of Riyadh. The casualty occurred on Al-Quds. On Tuesday, drone strike targeted the U.S. Embassy in Saudi Arabia and UAE consulate. The report said expatriate workers in several countries, including the UAE, Bahrain, Kuwait, have been affected, particularly Bangladeshis, Indian and Pakistanis, it said.
Hello and welcome to International Affairs, and my name is Shamsul Alam Pantha.
I don't see an easy resolution to this because
Viewers, we're taking a short break. Stay with us.
Like deviation from the plan.
Opening an open war conflict with them.
Testing nuclear missiles.
Russia's announcement of these supposedly successful testing.
Special and exclusive footage that is being played on SATV screen.
Really come to terms with Hamas.
Damage estimated between this entire issue.
President Trump is expected to hold bilateral talks.
Preserving biodiversity and tackling climate change.
We cannot protect the planet before we negotiate peace.
Where is it going? Is it understanding the needs of its people before the needs of this global world?
For China to come to agreement,
They will face better projects.
With President Xi of China and President Lee of South Korea.
Welcome back, and you are watching SATV News. Now, international update. U.S. President Donald Trump told the Times of Israel on Sunday that a decision when attack and war with Iran will be the mutual trust one he will make together with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Trump also asserted in the brief telephone interview that Islamic Republic would have destroyed Israel if he and Netanyahu had not been around. U.S. President was asked whether alone would decide when the war with Iran ends. In Netanyahu, who told the state, "I will make a decision at the right time, but everything is going to be taken into account." He also responded, indicating that while Netanyahu will have input, U.S. President will have the final say. Asked whether Israel could continue the war against Iran even after the U.S. decide hold its strike, Trump declined to entertain the theoretical possibility before adding, "I don't think so. It is going to be so much necessary." At least one man was killed in an Iranian missile attack into central Israel on Monday and others wounded. The country's ambulance service MTA said in a statement. Israeli police said the latest Iranian missile attack hit 6 different sites across central Israel. Earlier on Monday, Iran named the Mojtaba Khamenei has success, slain for the supreme leader, the lightning that had remained firmly in charge and appearing to close off paths in the swift the war of the Middle East. The resident of Qom in Iran celebrated the announcement of the new supreme leader on Sunday night. Cars sounded their horns as people held picture of the Mojtaba alongside his father Ayatollah al-Kisri forces burned up their offensive with new airstrike targeting fuel depot near Tehran and latest in series of attacks aimed at weakening Iran military infrastructure. The EU must be prepared to protect its power more adversary, as it can no longer rely on a rules-based system against threat and must determine if its institution system help or hinder its credibility, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said on Monday. Speaking at a press conference in Brussels, von der Leyen said that while the EU world is defend and uphold the rules-based system, Europe could no longer rely on it. Defense the held on EU executive branch called on Europe to project power more assertively and make security the organizing principle in the EU institution trade its data policies. You are up to date with the top stories so far here on SATV. And to know the latest news, visit www.satv.tv. Stay with SATV.